Have you ever had one of those mornings where you wake up feeling like your belly is heavier than your blanket? You think, I didn't even eat that much yesterday, so why do I feel so bloated? Maybe you've noticed your pants fitting tighter even though your weight hasn't changed much. Or worse, you go to the bathroom expecting some relief, and nothing really happens. Just a little. Maybe not even that. It's frustrating, isn't it? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we age, a lot of things start slowing down. Our joints, our energy, our digestion. And when our digestion slows, it doesn't just make us uncomfortable. It affects our sleep, our mood, our energy levels, even how clearly we think. Believe it or not, what comes out of you says a lot about what's going on inside of you. And today, we're going to talk about something that might just change how your mornings feel. And no, it's not another pill or a fancy supplement that costs an arm and a leg. It's simple, natural, and something you can start doing tonight. Now don't worry, we're not going to get gross here, but we are going to be honest because this is about your health, your comfort, and your quality of life. If you've been feeling heavy, backed up, sluggish, or just off, there's a good chance your gut is trying to tell you something. And when you give your body the right support, even for just 5 nights, yes, 5, the changes can be surprising. You might even look in the toilet and say, where was all that hiding? And the best part, you'll feel lighter, cleaner, and even a little younger. So what are we talking about? It's something gentle, natural, no chemicals, no harsh laxatives, and definitely no need to stay near the bathroom all day. Just a few ingredients, things you may already have at home, taken at the right time in the right way. And when you give it 5 nights, something remarkable happens. The body responds. It releases. It lets go of what it's been holding on to. Let's start with what's really happening inside that beautiful body of yours. As we age, our gut motility slows down. That's just a fancy way of saying the food we eat doesn't move through us as quickly as it used to. Combine that with less physical activity, more medications, and sometimes not drinking enough water, and you've got the perfect recipe for constipation, bloating, and that heavy feeling in your gut. It's not that you're eating the wrong things, although sometimes we are, but your body just needs a little help getting things moving again. Now, here's where it gets interesting. One of the most effective natural ways to help your digestion get back on track is something many cultures have known for centuries: a warm drink before bed. Not just any drink, though. We're talking about a soothing nighttime mix that relaxes your stomach, softens your stool gently, and tells your body, it's okay to let go now. The body listens. And by morning, you'll notice the difference. One version of this drink that has worked wonders for many people includes 3 simple things: warm water, a spoonful of chia seeds or flax seeds, and a touch of lemon. That's it. Let me tell you why that works. First, chia seeds are like little fiber bombs. When soaked in water, they swell up and form a gel-like texture. That gel acts like a broom for your intestines, sweeping out old waste, toxins, and undigested bits that may have been stuck in there for days. Think of it like doing a spring cleaning, but for your gut. Lemon helps too, not just for taste, but because it naturally stimulates your liver and digestive system. It gets the bile flowing, which helps break down fats and keeps things moving. Warm water relaxes your gut muscles and boosts blood flow to your digestive organs. Put all 3 together, and you've got a gentle, effective formula for overnight relief. You drink it about 30 minutes before bed, let it settle, let it work. You sleep. And when you wake up, well, you may be surprised at what's been hiding in your gut. Some folks say they pass things they haven't seen in days, even a week, and they feel lighter, more energetic, and clearer-headed just from that one change. Here's something else to consider. When your colon is backed up, it can affect more than just your digestion. It can mess with your immune system, your memory, even your skin. Toxins build up. Your body becomes inflamed. You feel tired and slow. But when you start clearing that waste out, it's like giving your whole system a reboot. Suddenly, your belly feels flatter, your energy picks up, and you don't feel so weighed down all the time. Now, some people might wonder, will this make me run to the bathroom all night? And the answer is, not if you do it right. This isn't a laxative. It's not meant to force your body to do anything unnatural. It just supports what your body is already trying to do, but maybe can't, because it's been overwhelmed, slowed down, or missing the right tools. And don't worry if you don't see a huge difference the first night. Everyone's body is different. But by night 2 or 3, you might start noticing your belly feels softer, your sleep gets deeper, and your bathroom visits become more satisfying. Some even report clearer skin and fewer sugar cravings. Why? Because the gut and brain are connected. When your gut feels good, your whole body starts to feel better. It's amazing what happens when you help your body do what it was meant to do. And all it takes is a simple mix, 5 nights in a row. Now that we've talked about what's slowing your system down and how a simple drink can begin to reverse it, let's move on to what you can add to your meals to keep that momentum going when you add the right foods into your meals, especially after 60. The change in how your body responds can feel almost magical. The drink before bed gets things moving, but what you feed your body during the day decides whether your gut stays happy or goes back to its old, sluggish ways. Let's talk about fiber, but not in the boring way you've heard before. This isn't about dry cereal or tasteless bran. This is about real food that tastes good, fills you up, and helps keep everything flowing smoothly inside. Have you ever tried adding a small portion of stewed prunes or soaked figs to your breakfast? Not only are they sweet and satisfying, but they're also incredibly rich in a special kind of fiber that your gut loves. This fiber acts like a sponge. It absorbs water, adds bulk to your stool, and makes it easier to pass. Naturally, gently, without straining or sitting there forever. And don't underestimate the power of a handful of berries. Blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, whatever's in season or in your freezer. These little powerhouses are packed with antioxidants and gentle fiber that your digestive system will thank you for. They don't just help move things along, they also help repair your gut lining and feed the good bacteria that keep everything in balance. Now, speaking of good bacteria, let's not skip over one of the most important parts of digestive health, your microbiome. That's the invisible community of trillions of bacteria living in your gut. And no, they're not bad guys. They're your helpers. They digest food, fight inflammation, even help regulate your mood and memory. But here's the catch. As we age, the balance of those bacteria starts to shift. And if the bad ones start to outnumber the good, your digestion suffers, your energy dips, and you may even start experiencing brain fog and joint stiffness. The good news? You can feed the good ones and help them grow strong again. One of the easiest ways to do that is by adding fermented foods to your diet. A spoonful of sauerkraut with lunch, a little kimchi on the side of your dinner, a small cup of plain yogurt with no added sugar as an afternoon snack. These foods are alive with beneficial bacteria that go straight to work the moment they hit your stomach. You don't need a fancy probiotic pill. Nature already made the perfect options. Just a few bites a day can shift your gut health in the right direction. And when the bacteria in your gut are happy, they reward you with better digestion, better sleep, and even better moods. Yes, that's real. Gut health affects mental health more than most people realize. Now, let me tell you about a woman named Lon. She's 72, full of life, and used to be completely stuck. Literally. She'd go 2, sometimes 3 days without a bowel movement. She said it felt like her body was holding on to everything, and nothing helped. Laxatives gave her cramps. Fiber supplements made her feel bloated. She was frustrated and tired all the time. Then she tried the warm drink we talked about. Just 5 nights. But here's what really made the difference. She started adding chia pudding with berries for breakfast, a spoonful of yogurt with lunch, and sautéed greens with garlic and olive oil at dinner. The result? She started going to the bathroom every single morning. No more pushing, no more discomfort. Just easy, regular, complete elimination. And you could see the difference in her face. Her skin was brighter, her eyes clearer. She had more energy to go on walks again, even started dancing with her seniors group. And the only thing she changed? Her evening drink and what she added to her plate during the day. Now, I know some people might be thinking, well, that's great for her, but I've had constipation for years, and that's understandable. Long-term sluggish digestion can feel impossible to change, but it can shift. And often, the most powerful shifts happen with the smallest, most consistent actions. There's one more thing I want to mention that often gets overlooked: hydration. Now, I know you've heard drink more water 1,000 times, and maybe you even roll your eyes when someone says it, but let me tell you, if your body is even slightly dehydrated, your colon will pull water out of your stool to preserve what little it has. And what you're left with is dry, hard waste that just sits there, and sits, and sits. The solution? It's not chugging 8 glasses of water all at once. That just makes you run to the bathroom. It's sipping slowly throughout the day. A glass when you wake up. A cup of herbal tea mid-morning. Water with lunch. A warm drink in the evening. That steady stream tells your body, you're safe. You can let go now. And suddenly, the pieces start coming together. Hydration, fiber, fermented foods, and that simple nightly drink. Together, they create an environment where your body knows exactly what to do. And it doesn't take long. Within a few days, many people report softer, more regular stools, less bloating, and even a flatter tummy. You may start sleeping better, thinking more clearly, and waking up feeling like your body is finally working with you, not against you. That's the beauty of listening to your body and giving it what it needs, gently, patiently, naturally. Let's keep going, because there's still one more piece of this puzzle that makes everything you've done so far even more effective. And that final piece might surprise you, because it's not something you eat or drink. It's something you do. Something so simple, most people ignore it. But it's one of the most powerful tools for keeping your digestion moving smoothly, especially after 60. It's movement. Not intense workouts or long gym sessions, just gentle, mindful movement each day. Think about it this way. Your digestive system is like a winding path, and when your body moves, it helps massage that path, encouraging waste to move along instead of getting stuck. A short walk after dinner, a few stretches in the morning, or even 5 minutes of light dancing to your favorite song in the living room, that's enough to spark better bowel movements. And here's the thing, you don't need to do it perfectly. You just need to do it consistently. Even if it's just walking around your home, standing up during TV commercials, or doing slow circles with your hips while you brush your teeth. These small acts of movement gently wake up the muscles that help your intestines push waste through, and the more often you move, the more naturally your digestion responds. I once spoke with a man named Huang, 68, who had tried every fiber supplement out there. He drank plenty of water, ate all the right foods, and still, he felt bloated and uncomfortable most days. One day, after dinner, his wife convinced him to take a slow 10-minute walk around the block. At first, he rolled his eyes and said, "This won't change anything." But he did it anyway. And after just 3 days of walking after dinner, he started noticing the difference. He told me he no longer had to sit in the bathroom for ages. Everything just flowed, naturally, without stress or strain. And what shocked him most was that his sleep improved. That walk not only helped his digestion, but it also relaxed his nervous system, helping his body wind down for the night. That's the thing about digestion. It doesn't work in isolation. It's connected to everything. When your bowels are backed up, you feel it in your sleep, your energy, even your mood. But when things move easily, you feel lighter, not just in your body, but in your mind. So let's bring it all together, like a gentle routine that wraps around your day. You wake up, drink a glass of water. You enjoy a breakfast with fiber, maybe oatmeal topped with soaked prunes or chia pudding with berries. Mid-morning, you sip herbal tea, maybe nibble on a few almonds or a banana. Lunch comes with a little fermented food, some sauerkraut, kimchi, or a bowl of miso soup. Afternoon, more water, maybe a bit of fruit, a stretch, or a walk around your garden. Dinner includes greens sautéed in olive oil, maybe a bit of garlic, and a small portion of lean protein. After dinner, another short stroll, just to help your body finish the day strong. And before bed, that warm drink with lemon, honey, and chia, soothing, calming, and encouraging your gut to do its job overnight. This isn't a diet, it's not a cleanse, it's not a gimmick, it's a rhythm. One that supports your body in doing what it already knows how to do. You're not forcing it, you're helping it. Now, if you've been struggling with constipation, gas, bloating, or that heavy feeling in your lower belly for years, I want you to know something. It's not too late. You are not stuck. Your body can change, no matter how long it's been, but it responds best to kindness, not force. Gentle, consistent care. That's the secret. And sometimes it just takes a little bit of trust. Trusting that something as simple as a warm drink before bed, a handful of berries in the morning, a short walk in the evening can make a world of difference, because it really can. If you decide to try this for 5 nights, just 5, I'd love to hear what happens. What changes you notice, how your body feels. Maybe the scale doesn't move, but your belly feels less tense. Maybe your sleep gets a little deeper. Maybe you wake up and feel like your gut finally let go. Whatever it is, every small change is worth celebrating. And if it works for you, if your body responds and you feel better, keep going. Because this isn't about 5 nights and then stopping. This is about learning how to care for yourself in a way that feels good, gentle, and doable. Not just today, but every day. Your body deserves that. You deserve that. If you found this video helpful, I invite you to leave a comment and share your experience. Tell us what worked for you, or ask a question if something's not clear. We're building a community here, one where we help each other feel better, move better, and live fully, no matter our age. Don't forget to like this video if it inspired you or gave you a new idea to try. And if you want more tips on living well after 60, hit that subscribe button. We've got plenty more simple, practical guidance coming your way. Here's to waking up light, clear, and energized. Here's to living your best life, one gentle step at a time.